I see something great, I know that there's a narrative and the strategy behind it. And a lot of companies don't have this like strategic narrative, or however do we call it, depending on a company. Usually strategic narrative is for the tech companies or those innovative, but there are different ways to frame the narrative. But they know exactly who they are, how are they different, and who are they targeting. Right. So from that perspective, they have a point of view which is unique, and they use it to differentiate when it comes to the content. Now, it can be different types of content, all depending, what works, what doesn't, but that's the starting point. And that's the thing that differentiates them from the others. So when we start with that, how do we actually know which content is the one that works? Right? Because on LinkedIn, it's totally different. The target audience is different. What do I mean by that? It's not just like our RCP, right? You cannot go to the search and type in whoever is the CEO of the, construction companies in Oklahoma, for example.
Yeah.
You cannot go and do that because a lot of those people are maybe inactive on LinkedIn. They won't see the connection request. They won't see the message. So you need to go in a different way. Okay, that's one target audience. The other audience is, are there influencers or subject matter experts who are gathering those people who are from your target audience under their posts, right? And it means that, this is our second audience, so like the influencers or subject matter experts, because people won't become active just because of us, right?
Yeah.
They are already active, and if we engage with them and actually steal them from, let's call them influencers, then they will see, okay, our content resonates as well. It's also good, so they will react to it as well. And there's a third audience, which is important one, and those are people who hold the media, podcast, news portals, whatever it is in the industry, so they can give us the visibility, the PR moment, and and the awareness. So those are kind of the three different groups with whom we need to engage. And there's a fourth one, which is our peers. Those are people who will never buy from us, who will react to things, but they will refer us to the others. So when we have it like that, and we think from that perspective, then we say, okay, so how do we know which content is good, right? So we cannot know that. A lot of companies make that mistake that they decide inside the company what's good content and what's not, right? So that's not a good thing. We need to come up with content and see what resonates. So I usually call that content market fit, and it's basically, is this the right type of the content for this platform? So this audience resonates with it, and the practice show that it takes. Now I will, demotivate people. It takes around a year to figure out, to find the right content market fit, but it can take a lot faster if, for example, we have that in mind and we use time when we start posting to kind of test different types of content, right? It can be, videos, it can be decks, it can be PDF, it can be text, a lot of different stuff. Now, it all depends who we have in the team, right? And to go a little bit back before that. So we need to make sure that we have the right pillar contents before we come to LinkedIn.